Welcome to the Car Biz One video. This is an in-depth tour of the all-new 2022 Kia EV6 long-range two-wheel drive. In this video, I'll give you a full walk around the car. I'll show the exterior, the interior, a couple of interesting features of the car, and so on. Let's get straight into it. Towards the front, you've got full LED headlights, as you can see. You can also see that you got this really nice blacked out sort of finish inside the headlight there. It's a little nice detail. You can also see that you got this sort of cool diamonds. You got this sort of diamond style sort of finish inside the headlight there that kind of travels all the way around here, over here as well. You can see very nice little detail. Even the shape of the headlight has this sort of different sort of, so you've got little, it's not just an entire piece that's flush. You can see you've got these different sort of separate shapes inside as well, which looks pretty cool as well. Show you the front end as well of the EV6. You can see the grille also has this sort of textured style finish. You can see here, and it looks really cool. And you can see you've got a camera at the front, so you've got 360 view cameras as well. Switch to the wide angle lens so you can see a better look of the front end of the EV6. Even the grille over here, you can see has this sort of nice sort of finish as well, and you've got adaptive cruise control sensors there as well. It's got a sharp looking front end. On the sides here, looks really cool. You can see you got 4 parking sensors integrated to the front bumper there as well. In terms of the range, which is actually quite what people really want to know, is this car gets a range of 504 kilometers. As you can see the energy consumption here as well. Now this is actually near the top of the range, so there's an optional 5. There is an optional. The top of the range comes in the optional of the all-wheel drive version, which is not available yet, so that one actually gets your sunroof. And that one, because it's more powerful, it makes about 236 kilowatts of power. So it's a lot more powerful, and in terms of the power on this one, I'm not too sure, so I'll definitely let you guys know. And being the all-wheel drive version, that one actually drops the range to 484 kilometers of range, so even lower. But still pretty cool, being full electric. You can see your wheels here. A little bit hard to see, but here's your wheels, and I'll just put this over here because we don't want to have glare like in the previous video. So you can see the tires, they are Continental Premium Contact 6 tires, and in terms of the tire size, they are a 20-inch tire. And you can see it's also got this little nice sort of finish there. Looks pretty cool. Now being an electric car, this one comes with that sort of I-pedal, which is like one pedal driving. So the moment you take your foot off the accelerator, the car will automatically begin to decelerate. So you don't have to actually, especially during rolling through traffic, you don't have to always go on the brake to slow down the car. So it's pretty cool. So I thought it was a little nice little touch. So you can see got the cap on there, so you can't see the bolts there, but you got regenerated braking, which is quite nice. So you can see the tire compound's kind of hard, and it's a little bit hard to see. But I'm just trying to see where the tie is made in, but I don't really see that here. But you can have a little look at the suspension components there too. So you've got something called while we're here, the car also has got remote start. You can hold the key and it will start the vehicle. You also got something which is really useful. So if you can see this key over here, you can see this little parking little. So what actually this was, which I'm not going to do because I don't get into trouble. So let's say you're in the situation like this where you're stuck and you want, let's say the cars are too close, you want to inch the car forward, or you're in your garage. When you press this down, what this is going to do is it's going to start the vehicle and roll the car forward and roll the car back, whatever you like. So let's say you want to get out of the car, you can quickly park it straight, hold it down, and it will roll the car in, which is actually pretty cool, especially in tricky situations like that. So really cool feature. So I thought it was pretty cool. So over here you can see your mirrors. You can see they also have a little nice little curved edge to it. LED indicators mounted to the side of the mirrors. And you can see it's got this little cool sort of finish there, along with blind spot monitoring system as well. And if we just tilt down, you can see you got your surrounding cameras as well. Show you the sides of the EV6. Pretty cool. While we're here, we'll just talk about the door handles. One thing I thought was really cool with the EV6 was, now with a lot of cars, they have these flush door handles, and what happens is when you get into the car, so let's say I lock the car right now. So when you get to the car, you have to fumble with it, and people who don't know these sorts of flush sort of door handles don't know how to open them. So what I thought was really smart is when you lock the car, it goes away, but then when you unlock the car, can see they actually open up, so this is great, so people will know, oh, I just pull here and then open the door. So I just thought that was a really smart sort of thing, so people know to open the door like that instead of just fumbling around with the key, which I thought was a really smart touch. So I'll just step to the back and you can see this side profile. I wish this was in a different color so you can actually see the shape of the car, but it's a little bit hard with this black sort of finish. But anyway, so you can see this got this cool sort of spoiler here, which is really nice. And I like the tail light. It's actually kind of reminds me of a like a ducktail spoiler, and you can see the angle there. It looks like really mental. Like, look at that, it looks cool, unbelievable. So it looks really cool. And you can see even here you got this really cool sort of diamond style pattern inside the head, on the rear over here, and it kind of blends in, you can see, and you get a little different sort of finish here. It's a little bit hard to see, but you get this sort of like a tinge of bronze, but I thought it looked pretty cool anyway. So yeah, while we're here we can probably look at the rear wheels as well while we're here. Even like, just look at the tail lights, this looks really cool. Now I'll just go and do that so you can see the LED tail light bar. A lot of cars have these LED bars. This improves visibility all around, pretty cool. You can see EV6. So you've got rear backup camera as well. You can see you've also got 4 parking sensors integrated to the rear bumper there too. And you know, even the rear, you can see got this really cool sort of LED reverse light and this LED pattern as well, and completely flat, so no exhaust, as you can see, because it's a full electric vehicle. Step over here, you can see the EV6. So power tailgate. So if I hold this down, you can see the LEDs actually light up. It actually lights up too. I actually didn't know that. It's pretty cool. So you can see it opens nice and tall, and it's nice and wide as well, which I thought was really nice. So you can see you've got some hooks here, got another one over here as well, and you can see the seats actually do fold down nice and flat, which I will demonstrate in a moment. So I push this down. Okay, that was a bit violent, but anyway, so that goes nice and flat, as you can see, and that's actually pretty rare for electric car, because sometimes you don't get flat seats, but you got it here. So all the hybrid cars have the seat, because the entire battery compartment's just here underneath the floor. So you press this down, it'll lock in place, and then you have to pull this up, which is going to be a little bit hard. But anyway, so you can see the seats fold down nice and flat, which is actually pretty nice. I thought that was pretty cool. So you can see you got 112 watt per 120 watt power outlet. I just realized you could just fold the seats from here. How stupid of me. Anyway, that's embarrassing. But you pull these handles normally, and then they fold down. So anyway, you can see you got, this is where you put your charging cable in there, and this is for your tire stuff, and this is, I'm not too sure what that does. So if I lift this up, you can slightly increase the boot space, and I think there's some stuff here I can, but it's gonna be a bit hard to meddle around with that. And you can see you could nicely put this over here too, if you want to increase your load and improve your privacy. And you can see that flashes like that. Pretty cool. While we're here, I want to show you about this. So this is pretty cool. So this is where the charging port of the car. So one thing people want to know is how fast does this thing takes to charge. So there's a little button here. Press this, and it will open up electronically. So this is a 800 volt fast charger. So in terms of the charging speed, it takes from 10 to 80% charged. To get from 10 to 80%, it will take about 18 minutes to charge using the fast charger, which is actually pretty cool. And the best part about this is it doesn't just charge, you can also charge other sort of stuff. Let's say now you got a lot of e-scooters now, so you can charge an e-scooter. You can use it as like a plug point, pretty much, to charge an e-scooter or e-bike. And yeah, you can, and in terms of the voltage output, it can go as AC, it's 230 volt, 230 to 240 volts at AC, and in terms of the power, it's about like 3.6 kilowatts, 3.6 kilowatts of power that it can charge out, which is pretty cool. So you can see here, you can see you've got a little meter here, which kind of tells you how full the battery is. And I'm not too sure what this does, so I'm gonna have feel free to let me know. And that's just to close the flap, and this is just for the whole socket, because each car is different regions. So pretty fast. So plug to full, 18 minutes. So almost 10%, 10 to 80%, 18 minutes. So I think that's pretty impressive for electric car, because a lot of electric cars don't charge very fast. So I think that's pretty cool. And that's with using the 800-volt charger. Kia 7-year warranty, which is also pretty cool. And just to close it, we just press this one out here, and it will electrically close. There was a way to open it without it. I think you put your hand here. I did it last time. I don't know how I did it. And it just opened up electronically, but I don't know how I did it. But anyway, yeah, that's pretty cool. Sorry, I've got my fingerprint marks, but you know, to better clean it up. But yeah, pretty cool. So yeah, show the sign. I think I showed you a little bit. Now let's see the interior of the Kia EV6. I think while here, I think I didn't show. I couldn't see it on that angle very well, but I'll show you again. So you can see that when I lock, it goes all flush. So instead of fumbling around, when you unlock the vehicle, it keeps the door handles open. So that's pretty cool. And folds the mirrors, obviously, to prevent people from knocking inside the car. So here's the interior of the Kia EV6. Okay. So very solid. That was cool. So sorry, the electronic seat moved at the same time. So you can see a little movie plays. I'll just move this back. There you go. So you can see the build quality is actually pretty solid. A little bit heavy, the doors, but very solid. So here's the interior of the Kia EV6. Let's move this out of the way so it doesn't blow. Very nice. So you got a 12.3-inch screen, dual screen here, one for the driver, one for the driver, and one for the media system. So you got a on button here. Powers your accessories. Yep, so no, this is just making sure. So you can see here's your screen here, media screen here. So so your driver's display. So you can see it's pretty standard, full electric. So you got your speedo there. You can see your volt. You can see the voltage over here as well. The voltage and stuff over here as well. You can see, and you can see how much percentage. Sorry, the kilometers you've done. It's new car. You can see how much left. You can see you got 443 kilometers of range, and you can see all your other sort of information here. So if I scroll through, you can see all that. Even your map data can be displayed here while you're driving, keeping your eyes off the road. And yeah, and you can change all the different stuff there. So I think it's pretty cool. So pretty nice looking stuff there. We'll just turn this off, and we can have a look. So you can see your steering wheel. Yeah. So the steering wheel is a leather wrap steering wheel. It's a flat sort of style steering wheel. I don't like it really how flat it is over there. It'd been cool if it was rounded, but it kind of suits the design language. So, and I personally like a 3-spoke steering wheel, but that's just me. You can see it's leather wrapped, and you can see you got this nice silver style stitching all the way around here, which is pretty cool, and this sort of like metal piping all the way around, which is quite nice. You can see you got your pedals over here. Pedal shift is there, so you can plus, minus, and you can see you got your wiper controls to the left, and your headlight and indicator controls to the right, so they feel very solid and everything. So I think that's pretty cool. While we're here, I thought I'd just show you another thing. Is you can see over here, a little bit hard to see. You got these cool style pedals. Look at that, and one says minus, and one says plus. A little bit hard to see, but look at that. I think that's really cool. So this one says minus, and it's a different sort. It's a different sort of shape, and this one is a plus, so you can see that's the accelerator pedal. So I thought that was really cool, little nice little detail there that Kia has done. So, but yeah, very nice looking. Even the buns feel pretty solid. They feel very well screwed together and everything, and all nice over here. In terms of the dashboard, it's a little bit hard over there, and you do have a what I call heads-up display as well. Just forgot to mention, and it actually projects on the screen, and actually shows you like where you're going, like the lane changes and everything, which is really cool. And so it's not one of those plain ones that just shows your speed, which is right useful. And I believe you can turn them off because some people find them annoying, but yeah, really cool. But all hard plastics here, and the dashboard's really nice here. You can see you got this nice little interesting pattern here, and up close you can see it's a little bit, it's hard plastic, but you got this sort of slightly, very slight soft touch, and it's really nice looking. And it's all, the door cards feel very well made over here. Even the switches feel very solid, quite like that. And I just realized this is actually white on the side here, and yeah, which actually I thought was pretty cool. Storage is also quite generous too, so you can see got some storage here on the side there. You can see you got some storage here and here, and you can see I've just been putting some of my stuff there. And you got, because you don't have a transmission tunnel, you've got some space here to put your items there too. So I think that's pretty thoughtful as well. While we're here, we'll just turn on the infotainment system, and we'll just have a little fiddle around with it. So you got the on button here. There, and sorry, the colors go funny. So here's your screen, radio, so it comes with a Meridian sound system. So this is what you get in like the Range Rover, so you can probably see how it sounds. So we'll just play a few stations. DAB digital radio.
Power 98. It's the premium. Cheers to Quantro.
So yeah, so you got an idea. It sounds pretty cool, and it sounds really good. Android screen, so you can see all your sort of stuff there. Map as well. Another thing you can see is if I press this, like if I do this, you can change it to your heat settings. Some of the subscribers, one of the subscribers or viewers showed me. And if you click map, and which is here, you can see the map. It's very nice, and you can put all your destinations and all that sort of stuff. It's pretty cool. Something called quiet mode, phone reception settings, map, climate, EV. So this is all your electrical sort of stuff, charging, all that, and yeah, pretty cool. You can stuff like that, so you can do all that, and yeah, it's very fluid and very responsive. Yeah, really cool stuff. So we'll go and switch it to climate, and we'll just have a little fiddle with the controls here. So you can see now the best part being electric cars, you know, you don't have to have the engine running when you have like a petrol car, and that kind of wet. And sometimes you want to run the AC on a hot day and just be stationary, and you can just do that in an electric car without wasting anything. So it's good as. So you can see this is the highest temperature on this one is 27 appears to be degrees Celsius, and the lowest temperature appears to be 17. And you can see the fan speeds blows pretty hard, and it's quite powerful. And you can see it's driver only, and you can sync them both so they both have the same temperature. See, or you can not have sync, and when I change it, it changes both on both sides. So pretty cool AC. We'll see how cold it gets. All the different zones. Pretty cold, yeah, very cold. So yeah, front rear demister, yeah, very responsive. You can see. So I need to turn it off. There we go. And yeah, so you can see all the buttons. They look pretty nice and everything. I prefer physical buttons, but it does give it a bit more cleaner look, to be honest. So I'll just turn this off. So you can see all your additional buttons here. So you got heated seats, and you got cooled seats. So you can cool, because they're ventilated, you'll cool down the seat as well, which is good. You can see you got heated steering wheel and stuff like that too. Got this nice gloss black finish over here as well, which is a little nice detail. You can see you got wireless charging, so you can easily wirelessly charge your devices, which is cool without plugging in. I just realized while we're here. Also, you have surround view cameras. So if I press that, you can see you got your cameras over there. You have a full 360 outside. You can also change it up to different modes, like what angles, like the top just behind, sides over here, and you can also go in and out, and yeah, stuff like that. So I think that's pretty cool. And the best part about like the 360 is you can change whatever you want. So you can have a full 360. Let's say you have something over there and you can't see it, you can fully see what's around you, which I think was really cool. So I think that's really smart. And yeah, so yeah, you can see your transmission. You can see it's pretty nice. Well, selector more like. It's got this nice little finish over there too. Even the same pans with the pattern as the dashboard, you got that same effect there, and you got some storage there, so you can easily put a drink in there and it can close nicely there, which I thought was pretty cool. And I'll just close this one here. You can see it's very nice, and yeah, really cool over here. And you can see your seats look really nice too. So you can see, if I go up close, you can see it's got all the soft material over here with this all silver stitching. Even the headrest looks really cool. So you can see it's all very nice, and it's all white here with some silver stitching here, and even the sides of the bolstering really nicely padded. And it's actually really comfy. Like, these are the most comfy. Like, the Kia seats are good, but these Kia seats are really good. So they're really supportive, and I kind of like the shape of it. It looks very sporty and elegant, and still like retaining like its comfort and everything. Additional storage here too. And I forgot to mention, you can see even up close, you can see you got this little nice material there too, which is pretty cool. I'll just show you. Damn, I missed the video again. Anyway, it's alright. Even the speaker grills have a really cool sort of finish to them. You can see they have this sort of nice little sparkle sort of effect, and they like got this little triangle sort of style to it, which I thought was really cool. So very nice door cards, even padded here. Really, really nice stuff. And yeah, electric seats. So pretty cool. Show you the rear. Now this is gonna get a little bit like, you can see the rear seats, which is nice. Now I'm just gonna have to fix it up, so you're gonna have to just bear with me for a split second. Okay, there we go. Sorry about that. So here's the seats in the rear. Pretty much the same as the front. And you can see it's quite a flat low blade, and because of the batteries there, it's going to be slightly raised, so I thought maybe it might affect the sort of pretty solid, you can hear the legroom. But let's have a look. Oh, pretty good. If it was a little bit deeper would be nice, but you can't because the battery's right underneath here, which is fair enough. But there's still got room to slide your feet and everything. And headroom's really good too. I actually thought it would be bad, but it's not. And got some storage here, some USB ports here and here. It's also pretty cool. And I believe this is a little ridge to, could you put a smartphone here? I mean, not smartphone, a tablet maybe. Yeah, very nice. So you can see you got some storage there, and you can see it lights up too, which is cool, so it's not gets too dark. You can see here, you can't fit this at all. As one though, this is not removable, so you're kind of pretty much stuck. This is just for show. It doesn't look like it actually opens or anything, so you're kind of stuck. So you're kind of stuck with that, but that's all right. So we'll forgive it. But it's still very nice looking armrest. Even the seats in the rear are very nice. You can see the same treatment at the front. You got all Alcantara or suede, I think. So finish here, and you can see you've got some nice sort of stitching there, and the same pad. In the center console, you can see it's nice and flat, no transmission tunnel. You don't have any USB ports here. I think it would be cool if they add some more, but you still got ports there anyway. And I'll show you the dashboard from the rear seat. It's really cool. I mean, this is going to Tesla category. So this car's not cheap. It's like 94,538, which is for the all-wheel drive model. That's a lot, but you're getting a lot of car, so I really can't disagree. And these are built in South Korea as well, so it's pretty cool. I mean, good headroom here, nation there. did forget you got a vanity mirror there too, and your driving ones here, and you got another one. There's one nice and large. So let's just have a look at the, well, I was going to say engine bay, but there is no engine bay. Even the door cards here, this one does not soft touch there. This is soft touch, and this is soft touch. That feels pretty solid, and even the grill, speaker grills here are pretty nice, and yeah, but very good quality, very good quality. Now I was going to say the engine bay, you got a storage at the front as well. Now it's kind of funny, I'll show you, because it looks like it's got an engine but it doesn't. But hear me out. So look, so I'll pull this up. So you're probably thinking that's the engine bay, but it's not. So I'll show you. So I'll flip this up. Voila. So you've got yourself some storage here. So you can easily store some items in here, whatever you like. And it's got a rubber mat here so it doesn't rattle around and create noise as well, which I thought was pretty cool. And that's actually good, because if it starts raining, you're not going to get water into like your compartments here or anything. So I think that's pretty smart. So they've done a good job with that. And yeah, I just thought that's really cool. And it's quite deep, so you can easily fit a bottle or a couple of small things in there if you like. So, and because this is an electric car, it means that this is pretty much like a crumple zone. So this can absorb so much more space and saving the occupant. So it's pretty cool. So all your standard stuff, which you would service maintain stuff here. So your brake fluid, pretty standard. You can see your washer fluid, all these other sort of stuff as well. Battery, which I don't know what, maybe just to power the little small electrical stuff, and then you've got your fuse box and all the other stuff there. So can't really see much in there, but it's still pretty cool. So just to see, but yeah, very impressive. Well, okay, that was a little bit hard to close. Pretty cool. Well, that's my little walk around of the Kia EV6. Hope you enjoyed this video. This is the two-wheel drive version. So I'll be hopefully making a video on the other versions, such as the Air, the GT line, and the other ones. Hope you enjoyed this video, and I'm sorry for mistakes during the video and stuff like that. A little bit hectic today, but I hope you enjoyed this video. And this car is for sale, as you can see, at Frenchy Gartley Kia. So if you're interested, feel free to check it out. And I hope you enjoyed this video, and thanks for watching, guys.